Guess what? The mailman is dropping off. What's up, everyone? Back with another video. This one's going to be pretty special because for the first time in my life I've ordered something brand new from the Lionel catalog. I ordered this probably around this time last year. Wasn't supposed to ship until November, but here we are in the middle of October and it just arrived about 5 minutes ago. So, very cool piece. No, it's not a legacy locomotive. In fact, it's not a locomotive at all. But it's a staple of Lionel's history as well as a staple of animation history. So, let's go right into this. Oh boy, who doesn't love seeing these boxes showing up at their front door? Okay, got a box inside of a box, and then I'm sure there's another box inside of that box. Okay, give me a couple minutes. So for those of you that don't already know, Disney is celebrating their 100th anniversary this year. And to commemorate that, Lionel has reissued one of the coolest items I think they have ever made. And it actually saved Lionel back in 1934 from being bankrupt. The Mickey and Minnie Mouse handcar. So the backstory on this, during the Great Depression, Lionel was basically in the tubes. They weren't making any money. They were having a really hard time selling anything because people did not have money to spend on big standard gauge locomotives or anything like that. So in order to get money in the door right around Christmas time, they released this in 1934, sold it for $1, came with this and a little loop of track, and they sold like crazy. I think they sold almost 300,000 of them in 1934. So with the sales of this being so successful, Lionel was able to pretty much pull themselves right out of the hole that they were in. And this sole piece right here is the reason why Lionel still exists today. Let's see, they got a card up here. I'm assuming that this is like maybe like a certificate of authenticity or something. Let's see. Yes, it is. So there is only 2,892 of these produced. And yeah, there's several different variations of this. There's red. I got red because that was one of the original ones. They have red, there's orange, there's green, or if you're lucky enough, they even have a special edition that's being sold at Disney World in platinum. I don't know how many of those there are, but there's very, very few of them. So if you're lucky to have one of those, put that thing in a display case and never touch it ever again. So now I do want to run this around the layout just one time on the upper level, so that way the wheels or anything don't get nicked or scratched by any of the switches. But at the same time, I don't even want to take it out of the box. Like right now, this is probably the nicest piece in my entire collection. And I'm not a Disney fan by any means. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Obviously, you know, growing up in the 90s, I grew up with, you know, Tarzan and Toy Story and all that stuff. But, you know, I was more of a Nickelodeon kid. All right, slight change in the plan. I'm actually just going to run it on this little circle in the living room because I don't think that the figures are going to clear the bridge that I have by the mountain. And I'd rather not find that out the hard way, so we're just going to run it like this. Now, this is a wind-up. Got a key here. Okay, so with it all wound up, throw it back on the track and flip this lever up and we'll see how it runs. It stops right there. Don't want to go too crazy with the winding on it though, you don't want to break the spring. Definitely cool. Just like how it originally would have been. They did a great job with recreating this. All right, one run, and back in the box it goes. Definitely gonna try and get myself a little display case for this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that short run video. Like I said, I want to keep the miles off of that thing because it's more of a display item than it is actually functional on the layout. So with that being said, if you're interested in getting one of those, I definitely think that's a must-have for any Lionel collector or even a Disney collector, or even if you're just into animation in general. I think that's a really cool piece to have. But if you are interested, I ordered it last year. I'm pretty sure they're not taking any more orders. I don't even know if you can still get it out of the catalog. I haven't looked, but they are substantially more expensive on eBay than it was when I got it from the catalog. The MSRP was, I think, $199. They're on eBay selling for way, way beyond that. So just be aware, if you want one, you're probably going to end up paying a lot of money for it. So just keep that in the back of your head. Also, this weekend in York, Pennsylvania is the annual TCA train show. Unfortunately, I will not be there. I totally forgot it was this weekend. I already made plans. So I'm definitely looking forward to your videos if you're going there. Chris from RBP Trains, Dave Griffin, my buddy John. I don't know if you're going or not, but definitely looking forward to the videos. I know I'm missing out on something amazing. I've never actually been to this show. Definitely next year I'm going to get out that way. So with that being said, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.